I'm so frustrated. It's not letting me go live. Let's see. I know I'm live here on YouTube, and I was trying to go live on my Facebook page, but I keep having trouble. It's been one of those evenings, and I don't understand why it's failing, because I'm going live straight into my Facebook page. Just bear with me. Oh my God. I don't know why it has to be this hard sometimes. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this hard. I go live all the time. I haven't been live on YouTube in a while because it just won't let me. I'm gonna see. Oh my God. I'm just gonna hit live. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hi, I'm Leesa with Leesa Boone Designs. So I've been doing 30 days of lives. I'm calling it March Madness. Every day I'm going to share some scripture. I'm going to share a quote maybe. We're going to do anything from painting to decoupaging to stamping, paper crafting, gosh, all the things. Yesterday we did mark making, like watercolor and mark making, and so this is where I left off. I don't know if I'm done yet, but this was so much fun, and definitely I came back here for a little bit today, and in between I was doing a couple things, and I was like, man, this is so much fun. I definitely want to do more of these. So look for some more of these. But I decided that I want to finish. I want to see if I'm finished with it, and I want to do something special with it. So I'm gonna leave it to the side. And originally it was supposed to be for today's live, but I changed my mind. So I don't know why it's on there twice. I'm gonna just check on if you guys, I know there's a few people watching on YouTube. Thank you so much. Bear with me. Bear with me, because the internet is not my friend today. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm trying to get my, oh, I guess I can't see my YouTube. I was trying to pull it up. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. I'm gonna put this here. All right, we made this, and this was so much fun. I've been doing this patchwork of friendship with the Crafty Bunch on Facebook. Actually, Monday, if you guys are on YouTube or have a Facebook page, follow my Facebook page, and then I'm going to give you a link on Monday to join the Crafty Bunch. There's 23,000 people on Crafty Bunch, and it's so much fun. We do all kinds of different tutorials. There's a few of us that do presentations. And so on Monday the 10th, around, well, this February the 10th and March the 10th, we went live, and we're going live, and we're going to create quilts for different people. There's a group that does it on Sundays, and it's so much fun. So we each create a 12 by 12 panel for somebody else. I got mine today from February's live, and I'm not opening it up until Monday. I'm going to open it up with you. And so I've already mailed mine that I did. It's so much fun. I'm not a seamstress. I don't sew that much. I'm trying to get there. I used to when I was younger. My grandmother was a seamstress. I've been around it my whole life, but I want to get into it. So I've been wanting to make a fabric cover for a journal. And once I started this patchwork of friendship, I knew that this is how I wanted to do it. And I had this composition book, and I wanted to cover it up instead of creating a journal from scratch, which is what I typically do. So I have lots of tutorials on that. But I did this. Pink is my favorite color, so this pink lace, I've used this in both of the panels that I made. I used this in the last, so I used bits and pieces, and then we stamped on the fabric using IOD stamps and IOD ink, prayer requests. So I know I'm gonna have to cut some of this, and we have to figure this out. So I want to go ahead and get this on here. Sorry. Get this on here and get it started because I want to create some pockets and stuff like that. So I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do this, but I knew that I wanted this on the spine, and this is crooked. It's not straight. It's okay. I could fix it, but I don't want to. It just reminds me that we're not perfect. And the thing is, this is a prayer journal, and only He is perfect. We're not perfect, and so I am okay with it. The reason that I chose this center fabric is because it says, Spirit lead me, let the fields of Jubilee, and then has scripture, praise Him, and I can't see what this one is, but I know that that's what this fabric is. I bought this at Joann's, I'm pretty sure. And so I'm going to fold this in half and see where we're at. And then what I want to do is I want to make sure that my prayer request is seen. So I know that I have extra fabric, and I did it on purpose to buy me some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and figure out where this needs to go and glue this down, and we're going to create an inside cover, and then we're going to get to creating some tags. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead. This is exactly where I want it. So I'm just going to scooch this a little bit, and I'm going to get some Fabri-Tac glue. And I'm not going to cut my spine area yet. I think I want to wait. I'm going to do this in pieces and segments. So I probably need to, I have a new one. I probably should get my new one. It'll flow better. Let me see. I have one right here. All right. I love this Fabri-Tac, but if you don't have Fabri-Tac, you can use a 3-in-1 beacon. Is this open? Did I open it? Oh, wait. It has the thingy-majiggy still. This glue works really great, and it works great on paper. I just hate wasting it. I feel like one of my friends, that's all she uses, and it's great because it works so well. It will not mess up at all your paper because it's silicone based, so it doesn't wet it down. So I'm just going to glue all of this, and I used some glue in some of the trimmings that I did. So if you've never seen patchwork quilting, man, it's so much fun. It has been anyway. Okay, so what I know, I'm just gonna leave that there since it's full of glue. Cover this up while you're working on it because it expands and it comes up. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Try not to move my table too much. And I'm gonna go like this. And as I do this, my seat is moving. Okay. And what I wanna do is I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. And I have a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna cut this here. And we're gonna glue that, so I think it'll be okay. And then I need to cut at an angle. You really should cut closer. I'm gonna get glue. I hate to get glue on my scissors. All right, and then I'm gonna cut diagonal this way. And I'm gonna get more glue. Have you guys made, I subbed? What? I missed the conversation, I guess, on YouTube. Let me know what I need to know. It's hard for me to see the comments, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on here. And I'm going to bring this in and bring the bottom, kind of trying to pull it. And it takes a little few minutes and the paint dries really well. I mean, the glue. Oh my God. I had an afternoon. I was literally like about to lose it because I couldn't get live and I get so frustrated. It's just some of the time. All right. So we're just gonna make sure that this gets in here. Probably should have pulled this a little bit more. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this way, and I'm going to pick this up and glue the inside of that where I cut it. And of course the dogs are gonna be barking. And that's the other thing. I was trying to go live and then they started barking and I was like, oh my gosh, shut up, everybody, shut up. Do you guys get like that? Like I just can't, oh my gosh. I'm like, everyone. And my husband's like, attitude. I'm like, yes, everybody just shut up. And by everybody, I meant the dogs, you know, because it's just too much stimulation for that moment when I'm upset. All right, I don't want to put my paper down there, but I don't want my paper to glue. I don't know if there's any glue that seeped out. I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's see, do I need to cut any fabric? I think we're gonna be okay. Let me look at the front. I think we're good. And if you really wanted, you could put some padding under there to make it extra quilty. That would be super fun, wouldn't it? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some glue, which I'm gonna try to just concentrate on the center. Trying to make sure that fabric is gonna soak it up for sure. I want to move fast. I'm just gonna cover it. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. Get this on here. Okay. Just pull this a little bit. And then cover it up. Oh, I should have cut that. I'm gonna have to do that here too. Just when you cut the, you have less fabric, and of course I wasted glue, so I will wipe that off here. That was a lot of glue. I could always use this little piece of fabric for you know, like a tag or collage, so that would be good. Nothing has to go to waste. Okay, let's see. Do I have everything? Okay, we'll see how we are. So I'm gonna do this first. Bring this in. So of course, I'm gonna have to, this is heavy. I'm gonna have to bring this in and get it to lay down. I don't want to get glue on my apple pen. All right, and then that's the kind of day I'm having. Like, what in the world? It's so funny. I have to laugh. Uh-oh, come on, you need to stay. You need to stay. And then I'm going to bring this in. So once we have the fabric in and glued down, I mean, it just takes a few seconds for that glue to adhere. It's really an awesome, awesome glue. And I have it perfectly placed right there, so you can see it. All right, so I'm just going to get this down. This is going to get covered up. So I didn't want it to be blatant that it's a composition book. So we're going to cover up the area. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to lay this down. I think this one's okay. All right, let's look at this side. So what I wanted to do was, oh, this is nice. I have this cardstock that I had purchased, and I have threads all over me. And we're going to use this and introduce it inside of the piece. So I wanted to go ahead and get this all the way in here. So what I'm going to do is measure right here. I'm going to take it all the way to this inside, and I'm going to measure. No, I have a pen. I just had it and flung it. Here. All right. So I'm going to take this to the end, and I'm going to take this to about here. I want to see some of the fabric coming across. I want to see some of that, definitely. But I want to make sure that I'm covering up everything. And then I'm going to take this to about here. I want to see some of the stitching, I think. And then I'm going to go to about here. I think that sounds good. All right, let's cut this. Have you ever made a journal, and have you ever made hello? Hi. Why are you saying bye? If you want to hang out, I would love to have you hang out. All right. We're just playing here, just having fun, doing 30 days of lives, doing different tutorials, and just a way to get to know everyone, inspire people, you know, just have fun. So now this is, I thought that this went well with the front cover because of the praise and worship. I call it praise and worship, but because of the things that we had on there. And I think what I can do is on the inside, we can use, so I could not have to spend all of my Fabri-Tac. You can use the Fabri-Tac, but I'm going to use a combination of the Fabri-Tac, glue, and some double-sided tape. And so I'm going to go ahead and start here. I didn't used to like double-sided tape, but I like to use it. It works really well. I've never tried using it on fabric. I'm sure that there's probably a good double-sided tape that would. I know like rug tape is really good. And you can use that for fabric as well. So I'm going to go all the way. And I think this will help reinforce the stitching too, because I can get it in there. Not really. I missed it a little bit. So this should be good. Oh, there's still glue here. I need to keep this on here because I wiped that glue. So I like to burnish down the tape because sometimes I have a hard time separating the tape. So if you burnish it really well, this is still really gooey and gluey. So I'm gonna peel this back. No. I have a trash can underneath me. Sometimes I get it and sometimes I miss. But I also have a little vacuum, like one of those handheld old school vacuum I forget what you called it. I have one under there for the little pieces and all the threads. So that's like my little, I always have little pieces of paper or like threads hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and use my art glitter glue. Hopefully it works well. Looks like it's a little stuck. You can also use a glue stick. I might have to. Let's see. I haven't used this in a couple weeks. Where's my... So let me know what you guys are doing. Yesterday, I was talking about how cold it was out of the blue, and it even started snowing, which was so insanely crazy. All right, we're gonna switch to this. And actually, let's just do this, make it fast. I just hate wasting it on paper. But I do want my, I want my paper to stay. I want my cover to stay. And actually, I'm gonna put a little bit on the edge. Now that I'm thinking about it, so it probably is good. But I like combining because then I'm sure that it's gonna stick. It's gonna be good and it's gonna last, especially if you're selling something. And this, of course, I'm not selling. Okay, I need to get this in the right spot. And I'm gonna start here and work it out. Okay. I just think this is so pretty. And then if you ever need more, you can just sneak some in there. I'm gonna play with this later and see if I can get some glue. Let me see if I can do it. A little bit. That's terrible. I love this glue though, but if you don't take care of it, then it will get hard and you won't be able to do anything with it. All right, so this is good. I am gonna have to put something on here because there's glue there and it's still tacky. So we'll figure that part out. Maybe we can put some of my Sari silk, or I wonder if we can just lay this here. Well, yeah, let's do that. What we cut off, put that back on there. And all the threads and everything. Let it hang out, let it have fun. And then we can see the stitching. That's kind of cool. A little bit unexpected. And I can cut off the really annoying ones. But I like creating tags and stuff with the threads hanging out. This would be pretty there. Let me see. This is the one, oh, actually this goes, it's all in the back. So it just has some contrast. So that was good to do this. It just secures and it's gonna sandwich that. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I am going to wipe off the glue that's coming through. Okay. And then get this down. And now we're gonna work on the back one. So I thought for the back, I have two here. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, Diana. Let me know what you think. I wanna make some tags or maybe some pockets or tuck spots maybe out of this one, but I love this one too, and I definitely wanna incorporate some of the gold. So what do you guys think? I mean, we have some left over here, so we're definitely going to make a tag. We're definitely going to make something out of these pieces, because you want to do that. You want to, you know, like you want to repeat some of the fabrics and patterns. I guess you don't have to. If it's an art journal, like you can do everything is different, or you can do it where there's a color scheme, but every, you know, different types of art is being displayed. There's no right or wrong way. I think I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna move this here, and I'm gonna girl math it again. I'm just gonna do it backwards though. So I'm going to come in. And actually, this one is, it's really pretty. I'm gonna come in a lot more on this one. What do you guys think? I'm gonna come in like here. I want to see a lot of that because I love that fabric. And then, so I'm gonna come in there, and then on top, maybe here. So let's just go ahead and cut that really quickly. Let me know what you guys were doing today. Have you spent the day? I am going to share my scripture once we get started with the tags, because I actually have a Bible page, and I actually was able to find the scripture that I wanted to use today, because, you know, a lot of times I use up these Bibles all the time, and I wanted to use it. So, all right. So, and this is fine because I cut it a little bit shy of here, but we're going to do the same thing with these pieces of fabric. I think I want this one up here. Will that work? And then this one down here. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and put our double-sided stick tape down. I have some chicken in my Instant Pot. So as soon as I'm done, we can have dinner, because sometimes my husband's like, here lately, and he's like, what's for dinner? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't plan. I've been so all over the place, and he's been sick, so he hasn't really been eating that much, but like he was hungry, and he was like, what are we eating? Like, chicken. So I just figured the easiest thing to do is throw it in there, and we're gonna do like a Mexican. I'm gonna put this right on top, like a Mexican kind of chicken. So I'm not sure what else, but at least I've got that going for me. I'm winning. I'm winning because I actually had some food left over. It never used to be like that. Like, I always planned ahead and had food going and knew what I was doing. But gosh, I've been so all over the place that there's been a few days that we didn't eat. You know, we just like had snacks or whatever, because I'm like, the last few weeks has been like that. Honestly, well, that's probably a couple months. Because too much. I need to slow my roll. Do you guys, what do you do when you feel like your life is a little bit too hectic? Let me know. Also, part of the lives, I'm asking for prayer requests. So this is a prayer book. Hello? I'm sorry, I keep saying hello. Are you saying hello to me on Facebook, on YouTube? I'm not sure. I'm confused. But I've been doing I'm doing 30 days of lives, and I'm doing this prayer book. And so we're going to work in the prayer book some. We're going to work in my mixed media book some. I want this to be more like an art journal and a prayer journal at the same time. So I'm not really sure how that's going to look. We're going to figure it out together. But I will say that I do want to write in any prayer requests that you have. So you can message me, you can email me. All of my links are in my link tree. So feel free to message me on there. And or you can write it in the chat, in the comments, if you have a prayer request. I just need to make sure that I see it, because I think sometimes the chats go away. So I'm making a prayer book. So this is a prayer book. It's actually a composition book. It was red, you know, those red composition books that you got in school, and we covered it up because I didn't want it to look like a composition book. And maybe one day I'll be able to get one of those. My friend said the other day, she calls it a whacker, like one of those, because I would have liked to have cut this, made it a little bit shorter, but I don't have a cutter that will work for something this large, you know, for the amount of paper that's on here. It's pretty thick, but they have those paper cutters that will do that. So I'm hoping that maybe one day I can, because I'd like to make a whole bunch of different kinds, you know, and you can cover it with straight paper like this and not use fabric, but I would like to have that. Thank you. I would like to have that available. Like, you know, I'm doing a craft fair next month, and I really do need to get a whole bunch of stuff. This is only my second time doing a craft fair because I'm in a store, and so I've just never set up anywhere. I just always sell all of my things in the store, and I thought I really need some experience, you know, doing some craft fairs, because I help a lot of small businesses here in my town, and I'm like, I really need to learn that experience, you know. So this is it. So this is now my prayer book. It feels good. I wasn't sure how it was gonna do, so I will probably sit this down, and you know, because I have the papers right there and I wanted to cover it up really well, so I'll probably set this down overnight with some weight so that it will close. But now I have this nice little prayer book. So what I want to do is, sometimes I'm gonna write, and sometimes I might turn the page and maybe gesso the back and maybe stamp or do some different things on there. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. And so we might have fun with this month, but then I also wanted to create some pockets, you know, on the bottom, where if somebody handed me a prayer request or something, I could keep it in their writing, because we have a small business group here in town that I kind of helped coordinate, and we're doing a lot of stuff together. And so at the meetings, I'm going to ask for prayer requests as well. So see, we can do like a little pocket here, and we can do a few different things. So I'm going to set this to the side because I want this to dry. And what I wanted to do, let me see if I can get it under my laptop. I was trying to use my laptop. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I have my scripture, and I have some hymnal pages. So I will be using some of this paper, but then I might want to turn it over and use it on some of them, and maybe hinge it in where I can write on the back. I like to create things that are interactive in my book, because it makes me feel like I'm playing with it, and it makes me want to write in it. So I'm here in Western Kentucky. All of my information is in my link tree in my bio if you wanted to follow. I do have a website, Leesa Boone Designs, which is my name. You can see that it's Leesa Boone Designs, and let me see. There we go. I'm going to use this one, and so you can follow me. I sell DIY paint, ironwork design. I have a lot of different things that I do, and it's super fun. So I wanted to read my scripture really quickly, okay? It's Joshua 1:9. I was actually supposed to do Joshua 1:9 a few days ago, but I flipped the script and I did something different. So Joshua 1:9 is really famous, but you know, this scripture speaks to a lot of different people, and that's why it's really famous. But I want to say that Joshua 1:9 is the one that's well known, but if you keep reading, the same words are reiterated. And whenever in the Bible you see something that's repeated, like, pay attention, you know, pay attention. So I'm going to start in, we're doing Joshua 1:9, which is over here, but we're going to start here. Oh, and this is not the version of the Bible that I really like to read, but we're going to start in verse 5 actually. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Be strong and of good courage, for unto the people shalt thou divide for an inheritance the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. It's hard for me to read with the lights so strong. So, and then I'm going to skip here. So he said in verse 6, be strong and of good courage. In verse 7, only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to the law. Then verse 9, have I not commanded thee? Like he's repeating, it's a commandment. Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and be of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. So like, don't be surprised. Don't be scared. Don't be, discouraged. Be encouraged and be of good courage. Be not afraid, for the Lord thy God is with thee wherever you go. I do not like King James Version, so it always trips me up. Hey, Sheila. Hey, girl. And then he even repeats it a few more times. So this is strong language. Be strong and courageous. So we're supposed to be courageous warriors. Be strong in him. You're in Germany? Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching me all the way from Germany. Actually, it's so funny. There's this customer that comes to the store and I hadn't seen her in a year and a half, and she's from Germany. And she has that beautiful, strong accent, and she has several businesses here. I don't know. I can't remember her story and how she came to Kentucky, but man, she's got such a beautiful accent. I love that. Are you originally from Germany? You know what I don't have is a ruler, because you know what I can use? Maybe I can use this. It might be too, I like tearing paper. I like tearing paper. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna just line this up. It doesn't have to be perfect either, because only the Father is perfect. I say that all the time. I'm gonna do, maybe I should do it this way, so this way I can get the whole thing. Yep, I wanted to say the book of Joshua, and because 9 is here and 6 is here. This is perfect. So we're gonna cut it off. Let me see. I need to line this up. Right there. So we're gonna cut this, and then we can make a little pocket or something with the other one. All right, there we go. So let's start with this first, and I'm gonna use this stick, this glue stick. It is Doris. Oh, and I'm doing this on this silicone pad mat, and it really cleans up really well, and it's perfect for doing things like this. Usually I tear it up more, but I really wanted to see the book of Joshua. We're not going to see it completely, but I wanted it to be visible. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Actually, I want to cut it, we'll cut it like that. Okay. I do not like corners, so I am going to go ahead and use my corner rounder. Yeah, you were born in Germany? Wow. Usually you want to wait for your glue to dry. There's just something really awesome about a rounded corner. It's so simple, but it's just so nice too. And I guess I should have looked at my direction. I'm glad I realized there is a direction. Sometimes I don't care. honestly. But because of this little bloom here, it goes this way. I have these stickers and I want to put a sticker on here. But I'm thinking, usually I like to add gesso, and I don't know, I'm gonna think about this. Since I don't have any gesso, I was using tissue paper yesterday. Did I put it up? It's right there. Whenever I want to tone something down, I'll either use gesso, white acrylic paint, or even DIY paints that I sell, or tissue paper. So I've got some tissue paper right here. Let's do, oh, actually, I wasn't even thinking. I could have used the napkins that I have here. Oh, let's see. I forgot about this napkin. Maybe this one, we're gonna use this napkin. So I decoupaged this napkin the other day, last Thursday, and I did it on the inside of the basket. I have it right here. I'll show it to you before we close. And I wanted to use this again because if I know I'm gonna use these watercolor. Oh, I didn't show you these. I made these little watercolor. I did it today or last night. I can't remember. I have this napkin as well, and it kind of all flows, doesn't it? So this is, and then of course we have the pinks in the front. So we're gonna just go with those colors. I'm gonna take the ply off of here. I like having text behind napkins. So see, I keep all of these. So this is something that I had kept to be able to either put and print on. Yes, I'm in the USA. I'm in Kentucky. You have 1:18 p.m. It is 6:21 p.m. We're in Central Time right here in Kentucky. I have lived in Central Time now for several years. I was born in New York, which is Eastern Time. And then we moved to South Carolina. I lived there for 16 years, and then Alabama, and then Kentucky. So I've slowly made my way backwards. Well, I say backwards, I meant, you know, like from New York, south and then west. All right, trying to get this here. And smallest town ever, you know, especially from New York to here, is definitely a small town. All right. Let's use a little bit of washi. My hands have so much glue, and that's part of the problem. So thank you. Thank you guys so much. You're being so awesome. All right, so I'm going to use both pieces of tape. This is a great way not to mess up your napkin, because the napkins get really fragile. So you can use any kind of tape, but I like to use the washi tape because it has the least adhesive on it. So then this way, see, we separate it. So now I've got all of these napkins that I can play with and use. And sometimes I'll stamp on them. The second napkin always has, not always, a lot of times has a little ghost print on there. Can you see that? There's a little bit of ghost printing, and so that's always kind of fun. So I think I do want to do this. I know that it's going to be there. Okay, so this is up. I'm just going to go ahead. You can use a glue stick. You can use a decoupage medium. The napkin is so thin though, so just be careful. But I think this will be super fun. So this might be just something pretty, maybe, that we put in to our, you want to be careful because once it gets wet, it can break. I have these available on my website. I ship in the continental USA. I'm sorry. You love the necklace? Thank you so much. I just recently got it. I think this is the first time I've worn it. Yeah, it is. It is the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and tear this. Usually I tear it, let's see if we can cut it. Usually I tear it with water, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Hopefully I didn't get too much glue on my scissors. I am going to try to grab, since Facebook now does not keep your videos past 30 days, I was thinking the first few days that I did a live, I need to download it and upload it to my YouTube channel, and then I'll create a playlist. So look at how pretty that turned out. And then if you wanted to add a little bit of gesso and tone down so that you can write on it, that would be nice. You can do that. But I am an inker, so I'm gonna grab my ink, and I think I showed this before. I'm gonna make another one too. I grabbed this little acrylic, it's for the freezer or the refrigerator, and it fits these perfectly. So I have another one for all of my extras, like the small ones are back here, and then all of the different daubers and stuff. So in case you are interested, so I do like to ink. And if a little bit of the napkin is outside, I kind of like that too. So it doesn't have to be perfect. But see, I moved the napkin too close to the inside and not on the outside. Usually I tend to do it on the outside so that I can do a clean break, but you know, with the napkin, it just kind of went down. So, but when you ink it, you lose that white spot, and that is a good thing. And then I'm going to do this side as well. You cut it, you know, it's got a white spot on there. I don't like that. So I want it to look really cool. And I'm going to put this to the side because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm just going to create several things, and I want to, where's the one that we cut off? Like this could be a little prayer card, you know, that we can write on. So let me just cut this a little bit better. It has the paper on that. And it's not perfect because I didn't do it perfect. Let me see. Maybe we can put this in there. Let's see. See how this works. Let's see. Trying to get it centered. I love these. I love it so much. All right. What did I do with that? I don't know how it is that I lose, like what, oh, there we go. I don't know why I put that up there. All right. I am going to go ahead and ink this. See, this could be just, we could add a little bit of sorry, and I'm going to just cover it because I don't like the bright white. And then just edge it. And then we can use this to write in. So I'm just going to leave that like that. But I want to do one with the script, the hymnal book. So this one says holy, holy, holy. What's my favorite animal? Well, I have many Australian Shepherds, so I would have to say my Aussies, and then I do have 3 cats. They're all random cats. But what's your favorite animal? Yours is a kitty? Yeah, we have 3 cats, so I'm gonna do it this way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this down. We also have goats and sheep. I have a mini donkey. We have turkeys. Let me see. I'm going to see how far I need to go down with the glue. And sometimes I use these cardstock pieces, like if I don't like the front side, then I'll cover that up. I have one cat. Her name is Nikki. Okay, cool. I have the 3 cats. Nova was the first one that out of this bunch. Nova Mill is her name. And then my second cat is Essie Lou. They all have middle names. All of our animals have middle names. And then Simon. Simon doesn't. Simon, we rescued him, and we were supposed to rehome him. He was left by a tenant in a house, and so we grabbed him, and I was going to rehome him, but he's like an amazing orange cat, and he's really fluffy in the summertime, but in the wintertime he loses all of his hair. He looks like a completely different cat in the wintertime, and he's just amazing. I just love him. He's a good cat. One time my cats got out, my little girl cat, and he fought another cat because the cat came on our property and was trying to hurt her, and he defended her. And I was like, you will stay here forever. I drink water. Can you give me 5 minutes? Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you. All right. So this one, what I want to do, I'm going to use this, the one that has some ghost printing, and we're going to cover the text. So we'll be able to see that it's hymnal paper, and I'm going to use the stickers, and I really want to use some stamps. We may have to add that later. I think that'll be pretty. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So I just wanted to create some cool things to put inside of the journal, just to make it so that it's not a notebook. Because if it's just a notebook, I might lose it or not care, you know, but that's why I wanted to make the fabric cover. And not that I don't care, it's just, you know, a notebook looks like any other notebook, and sometimes you just misplace notebooks, right? And this is too special. I'm just gonna get this down. I want there to be some wrinkles, so see, I'm encouraging wrinkles. I want wrinkles. So even though I'm using this, I want some wrinkles. And I need to get more glue right here, looks like. Get some wrinkles in there. And see, the ghost printing is there, so I can see some pinks, and it makes it look super good. I'm just gonna tear. All right, I like having just organic edges. We'll clean it up a little bit more, but I wanted to look at these stickers. They're girls. Actually, I love these. This is my second set of this one. I have one that's open. I probably should use that one. Can I get to it though? That is the question. All my stickers are right here. Oopsie. Oh, I didn't need that one. I did want that. Oh. I'm still not finished getting my craft corner together, or the craft room really. And so I'm like bumping into everything. I need things to have their own place. Like this would be cool. Like all of these pieces. I have all of, this is all like the Tim Holtz type stuff. And then I have this one. Okay, wait. We're gonna have to move this. All right, hold on. I have, I'm trying to separate the stickers. So these are all the fall ones. Look at all of these stickers that I have. And then this one. Okay, this is the good one. And I found, like, I have tried to work on this room for a couple years, but I found that, sorry that this is all right there, I promise I will move it, that, let me move it now. If like this one, I know the stickers are there because it's on top of this one, but if I can see it, then I will use it. If I can't see it, then I forget what's in it and I don't use it. Are you that way or are you opposite? Do you have to have everything concealed? All right, so I'm not going to use this one because I do have this one open. And then I knew, okay, this is perfect. I have these little purple butterflies that I absolutely love. And then I also have, I love these kind of stickers that are just, I say black and white, but they're just really just black. I also have these. Oh, these are in black and gold. These might work better. So I was trying to separate them by like having different containers for flowers. Oh, we're gonna use that one. Or the people. So we're just gonna pull some of these that I know that I really like. And then I have ones that say, oh look, strong and courageous, right? We have to use it because that is the scripture for today. Be strong and courageous. All right, let me see if I can, will this be in the way? Okay, I think we're good, right? It's see-through. Maybe push it back a little bit. Sherry says, we have a mini Aussie. She's a handful to say the least. Yeah, so I have 4. I've always had, I had 5. We had a standard Aussie, and she lived for almost 18 years, and she passed away 2 years ago. And so out of the litter of the mini Aussies, we kept a red one because she was a red tri. And then because we kept the red one, then we kept a red merle. So the dad is a black tri, the mom is a red merle. And then we just had a litter, and it was hard to get those adopted out this time around for some reason. Ooh, this one's pretty. Look at that. Aren't these so beautiful? So we have another red tri, and he's a little puppy, and he's probably, I could say, a handful. He's not it's just he does not like to be left alone. He is a very social puppy, which Aussies are. He's just extra. He does not like to be left alone. He doesn't want to be put in the kennel. And then once the last puppy left, he was really upset. When I got home after taking the puppy to their new mommy, he was crying really hard and he was shaking so violently. It really hurt my feelings. And I was like, I guess I'm keeping him. My husband's like, get rid of that dog. He loves him too, though. He's like, the stickers are so cute. Oh yeah, wait a minute, yeah. So I'm gonna put this here. I just love like these dressed up ladies. Like these are really pretty too, though. I will use one of these. I think I want to do one of these butterflies. Is this a sticker or not? I think it is a sticker. Maybe I can put that on here. Let me see. Okay. There we go. It is a sticker. I actually got this from my friend. So I'll remember that I got this from my friend. She has a business called Christian Craft Paper. I'm back. Wait, what? Oh, you retracted? Okay, I'm not sure. So I'm going to remember that she sent that to me, but then I'm also going to remember that it's Joshua 1:9, and I might write that on the bottom just because I like handwriting. And so this way it's all tying together. And I think I definitely want to use this butterfly. In my little stash here, do I have it? Yep. I always keep this, and then I moved the other one. Yep. This I got from my friend, Art by Mel. I talked about her last night. She sent this to me, so I always remember her when I use that one. And that's the kind of stuff that I just love. It's so cool to get stuff from people. So I'm gonna, even though I have text, I'm just going to add a little bit of text right there. it just adds some depth. And then I'm gonna, in the same color, I don't like that sound. And we have night. We're in the daytime. In the daytime. I know. Well, it's in the evening. It's 6:30. Is that what you mean? It just creates cool. Let me see. Can you see like the stamp? The texture? It just creates some really cool texture. So I like using these two. I usually keep these always with that. Sometimes I use ink with them and sometimes I don't. Let's look at some of these. Oh, that's pretty. What do you guys think? I think I want to do that one instead of that one. Ours is a black tri. My black tri has piercing blue eyes. He's beautiful. He really is. They make wonderful puppies. I didn't think I was gonna want a black tri, but when I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. I'm gonna take, this is what I had cut off of the side where she is. It's interesting too, because many Australian Shepherds can have up to 4 colors on their eyes, in each eye. So, like, they're such smart dogs. My 2 small red merles that I kept from the litter, you know, they're 2 years apart, but they are both brothers. Oh, there's the cat, one of them. She just walked in here. I'm gonna put this here, since that's like an edge. And they both have blue eyes. The mom, she's got one half blue eye, and then she's got different colors, and then the other one is like this weird green color. I'm gonna put this here on the edge. And the red tri that we have, and actually one of the red merles is actually considered a toy because he's so little. He's not a mini, he's actually a toy. And then, hey baby, you want to say hello? Come here. Ah! And she's got blue eyes. This is Nova Mill. This was the first cat. Can you say hello? She's always looks like she's upset. Oh, ours has one blue eye. Sheila, you have to send me a picture of yours. Say hello. Can you say hey? She always wants loving, but then she is very, very hairy. Hi, I never have a long live stream. Okay. All right, girl, you got to get down. Now I'm going to have to wash this because you got hair on me. She just wants, okay, there we go. She's so funny. She always wants to be on top of me. That's my daughter's cat though. But I told her, because she's never home, I'm like, she doesn't love you anymore. She just loves me now. She gets mad when I tell her that. But, you know, if you're not home, you're not home. The kitty, you like my kitty? The other one is gray. My Essie Lou, she's gray. Like a typical cat. She's so sweet. And then the other one's orange. All right, so let's see. I think this is going to be so cool. Let's go ahead and cut this. And I think what we're going to do is use this as a tuck-in, as a little tuck-in, where we hinge it in. Do you guys do that? And see, because the glue is dry, I can just rip that off, but it doesn't have to be perfectly ripped off. I like a little bit left on here. And then I think what I want to do is on the other side, we're going to create a little writing spot. So this is a big, big card. Oh, I didn't do this one. Right. I don't know. To me, it makes it so much better. I'm going to cut that. A little bit of that washi. And I just saw, I got cat hair like on my face. I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. Get this down because you want that to be really adhered so that you don't lose anything. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So what we're going to do is, let me see. Oh, we need to get some more glue. Get these down. There are some more wrinkles, which is perfect. All right. So sometimes I'll do like gesso. I need white paper. No, actually, this is vintage paper. It's an off-white color. Now I'm just gonna cut it so that we can see the outline. Maybe like this. And then bring this in. Oh, let's just cut it in half. So then this is what we would write on. And just put it right there in the middle. I don't know, let me see. If I do two, this is really thin paper. Sometimes I usually put another piece of paper with it. That one was torn a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, this one. It's not perfect, but it'll work. All right, yeah, we'll put this one right here. Let's go ahead and use the double-sided stick tape. I like using the glues and the tapes because it reinforces everything, you know, and makes it super sturdy. Okay. Do you guys like, on YouTube, are you guys junk journalers? I know my friend Sheila is on Facebook. She likes to watch all the creative things. And I don't know if Diana is still on here. She's super creative. All right, I'm gonna put the glue in the middle. I must have got something on it. I think it was like the Distress Oxide. All right, so now, I hate to get rid of all of that gold, but let me see. Okay. We'll be able to see it, and we will use it again. Oops. I had it everywhere, I guess. And so now we can have it hidden. So we can hinge it this way, where it would go like this, and we would see this on the page, and then when we flip it, yes, I'll be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be live every single day, sorry. I'll be live every day in March, during March Madness. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. So I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I have the schedule, but I'm just going day to day. I'm trying not to overthink everything. I just want to have fun, and I want to create, and I want to chit chat and just have a good time. All right, so this would definitely will hinge it. That would be perfect. And I can use my washi tape. Maybe I'll use this one. Or should I use the pink? I'll keep these two here. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. My stomach is growling. Oh, I'll definitely want to use this one at some point. So these are all, can you see this? This is all of my washi. My washi that I designed is mixed in with all of these, but maybe we'll use this one. Oh, I like, okay, wait. Okay, here we go. Ooh. See, this is what happens. I see them and I'm like, oh, I like that one. Oh, I like this one. Okay. That's enough. We have enough washi. All right, so we've got this here. Let's put this here for a second. I want to, let's see. Oh, we've got this. I don't really want red. Let's see what other, if there's any colors. I probably should have done that earlier. And like, I wanna, ooh, I have a gold pen. It's kind of thick though. Let's see if we can write. Joshua 1:9. I could actually tie this to this and like have it swing. Maybe this way. And create, let's see. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, we're gonna get this. I don't have a lot of room to get in here. I hit my knee one day trying to get in because the way that this chair, I thought I was gonna love this chair when I bought it. I went to Evansville, which is about 45 minutes or so away from here, to get a chair, and I couldn't find a chair anywhere. And I'm like, how? Then at first I was looking for a desk, but anyway, then I ended up getting this, and I love the chair, and it's very comfortable, but it swivels weird, and then it doesn't have wheels, and I need wheels. Okay, let me see. All right, here we go. I got some more Brad thingy. Oh, you know what I'm not gonna do? Oh, I should have done, well, I guess it's too late. I did that. I did it. I have these other ones that have backings, and I really just should have used one of those instead of using this one. Wait, what am I doing? This. Don't do it too tight, and then you can actually, I mean, maybe I didn't do it tight enough. Okay, because I want it, yeah, there we go. I want it to swing like that, so we can see the little butterfly. I love watching you make junk journals, but I've only made one. You've only made one, Sheila? Why? Do you do any kind of like the small stuff? Like instead of doing the big journals, like the cards and the like this, like the do you do paper crafting in general? So I'm gonna put this here. I think that will work. Because then it's strong and courageous, Joshua 1:9. It's high, so great. Oops, I lost my girl. Okay. Let's see. I have this sari silk, and she's got a lot of blues. It's not supposed to be blues in here, but evidently that's exactly what we're doing. So let me see on this side. I like this one because it's tie-dyed. I really like this color. I like blue, but I just don't love blue. It just depends. Now, it's funny because I say that I love to paint with blue. So one of the things that we're going to be doing at some point, I don't know when, but I have cabinets right here that I had repurposed. They were going to be thrown away. It's where I was working at this church, and I needed storage in my office. I didn't have any storage, and instead of, I had already bought some shelves, and I'm like, but I need like a cabinet. I need something. I had a nice size office. I had room. I just didn't have anything in it. So they had a daycare, and I'm trying to open this up. So you can open up and you can iron it, and it gets really wide, but I just want to rip a little bit. I'm just going to cut this here and tear it. See? Makes it look so good. So I took the cabinets that they took out and took two sets, I think, or three. Yeah, three. And then, you know what I need, right? Because I didn't plan this. I need a little thing to poke it through. So anyway, I painted them, and people could not believe they were the same cabinet. And they were cheap. I thought they were wood. They weren't. They were laminate, press board, cheap cabinets. And you would never know it. You would never know it. And it's before I became a DIY paint retailer. It's one of the, you know, first projects I did with DIY paint. And man, it was so much fun. And people were blown away. And then we took wood, like, and I stained it with dark and decrepit and made it the top of, you know, so it comes off and on. And so if I need to move it and change the configuration of the cabinets, I can. So this is painful to watch, I bet, because I can't get this in here. All right, here we go. This might be too small. Maybe I should have made it a little bit bigger, but I didn't really want to waste it. I wanted to use that for something else. So okay, here we go. But we can still turn it just to add some fabric. I like adding fabric to different things. And so I'm going to put this here. Maybe I'm going to center it. Let's see. I'm going to center it under the, so I don't want it to be right underneath that tag. So I wonder if my glue will work. Y'all, this desk, I'm glad I built it this big. I thought it was going to be tremendous. And I'm like, you know, I was used to working in the dining room, which I would just take a small space. This, I can't tell you how full this desk is. I've got so much here. But that's why I did it. I wanted to have space where I could spread out and do lives and leave the project if I need to leave the project. But I have to be careful because the cats jump up here and they like to play. All right, so let me show you what this would look like. Let me get my book that we made because I need to jump off. I've got to eat. I've been on the go all day and I haven't had anything really to eat. I had a snack. I was gonna say I snacked. I had brought this out too. I'd wanted to do something. I wonder how this would look if I did this. Just to add some texture. I don't know if this, oh, it's locked. I'm just gonna do it. I just want to see. Lord. Okay. How do I... I'm trying to see where it goes. How do you see? Oh, maybe this way? Duh. I don't know if that's right or not. So, let me see. I don't know where you're supposed to rest it at. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to break it. I think I broke it. Okay, I guess I'm breaking it. This would be... This is really pretty. Like, this would be pretty, like, to stitch. I'm going to use that. I wanted to see what it would look like. This is pretty cool. So, like, I can stitch this. See how it... I'm going to play with it. And then I'm going to leave that like that. Let me see. All right. So, we've got this one. So, this is the book that we made. It's dry. It's doing good. This is my prayer book. Do you guys have any prayer requests? Please let me know. I don't do paper crafts, but I do a lot of mixed media, watercolor, decoupage, and molds. Okay. Your assignment is to stretch yourself and do something different. I love mixed media. Look at how that pops on that page. All right, so I'm going to bring this in. I want it to go like that. Should I do it on this side? Actually, I should do it. I should hinge her here so that when she goes like that, I can write easy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. I need to hinge her. All right. Or I could hinge her like that. All right, we're going to hinge her. We're going to hinge her here. And then she's just going to go like that. And I'm just going to have something to write on. I'm going to go closer to here. Right there. That's where she's staying. I'm not moving her. All right, let's see what we got. So whenever I hinge, I do like to use glue. All right, Sheila, what are you going to work on for me? I want you to create a tag. Like a journal spot tag or something. That's what I want you to do. Are you up for the challenge? This, I like this. I'm going to use that for something, but not for this. I need a thicker one, and I only have pink, so I need something else. I need something that's thicker. Of course, I have all the pink. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. I need you to create something. I need you to create something for me this week, and I want you to send it to me. And just a little tag like this. A little, or tuck spot, whatever it is that you want. I guess I should measure. So you can use paper to hinge. A lot of times this is what I do. And if you use paper, you can make it where it's kind of hidden, because you fold it in half and then you attach it to the back. But I like using washi, so I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'm going to crease it so the glue sets, and then I flip it backwards. Now when you flip it backwards, if you want to have like a different washi tape that coordinates with the back, you can, or you can do the same one. So I'll do the same one just for this one, just because of what it is. All right, so with this one though, you want to go smaller. You don't want to go all the way to the edge. You want it to be smaller, because then sometimes it gives you a little bit of trouble when you're opening and closing it. So I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to use the lines. There we go. So just going to get that on here. And see now, I like things to hinge and flip-flop and be interactive. It makes it so much fun, and it makes it extra special. So we're gonna have to reinforce this page because the weight of this cardstock, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. So what we could do, now that I've had a moment, so our page that we made, I can glue this on here, and this could be like our art journal. But here's what I want to do. All right, I need to get a ruler, and I don't know where there's one. Let me see if I can find one. Where did I put my rulers? Like, oh where did my ruler go? Oh where could it be? Nope. I don't know where the ruler is, so we're gonna have to use this one. Let me use this one. I have all of my quilting ones on the side there. All right, I'm going to... Guys, why did you let me make such a mess? Huh? Why didn't you like say, girl, tone it down? Okay, I need to clear some space. You see how I'm blaming you for my craziness? All right. I need a wheelie chair. Well, and honestly, I'm not gonna be this close, like to the space. Like it will shift a little bit. I just haven't been able to get there yet. I'm gonna put this here for right now. Okay. So we can create some room. Cover up the glue. And then I still have like all these washies. Okay. So I like to tear the watercolor paper especially. So I'm going to bend it and see if I can get it, because it's thicker and I don't have my good tearer. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll work with it. All right. So then I'm going to go ahead and line this up. Maybe I could have wet it, I guess. I wonder if I should do it this way. It might make it easier. Okay. It's just so thick. And this ruler is thick. That's the problem. Okay. So I'm just lining it up. Let's see. Oh, that was better. That was better. Okay, so let's do this. Perfection! And I can save all of these for collage because we can watercolor these and we can do something cool with it. All right, let me see if I can. See if I can. I don't know, because it's Okay, much better. All right, so now let's see what this looks like in our book. I probably need to cut a little bit, I would think. Yep. So this will give the paper, we'll get some weight. And you know what you could do? We could make this a pocket where we can hide some stuff in there. What say you? What did she say? Sheila said, maybe. I'm out of commission due to surgery on my left thumb and wrist, and I had in January. It'll be 2 months. It'll be another 2 months. Ooh, Sheila. Try to see the rest of the comments. It's not letting me. All right, I'll go back and I'll read that. So I'm going to add you to my prayer list, right? If you want me to pray something specific, let me know. And I'll add you to the prayer list. I don't know if I knew that or not. And if I forgot, I'm really sorry. I'm going to cut a little bit of this on the bottom. And then we're going to say adieu. Adieu to you and you and you. I guess I give my my age away when I sing these songs. I hadn't thought about, oh, where has my little dog gone? where can she be? In a long time. All right, so I really think though that I'm gonna put this up. I probably should just stand all the time anyway, but my legs were kind of hurting. That's why I sat. What did I do with the dauber? Okay, here it is. All right, I have to ink this too, because you do you, obviously, but the reason that it's nice to ink the edges, I say this all the time, it brings your eye inward, and like then you really can see like the jaggedy edge too, and I like that. This one's not as jaggedy, but so I'm thinking, I don't think I'm finished with this. I really don't think I'm finished with it. I wanted to iron it, but I guess I'm not now. But I think I might add a transfer or stickers, or I'd like to get some text on here. I really wish I could do hand lettering. Because it would be so awesome. So I'm going to, but once I glue this on, it really is going to be fine. I think I'm going to make this a pocket. So if I'm going to make it a pocket, I'm going to go ahead. I hate to do this. It's going to hurt my feelings, but I'm going to do this. There we go. Boom. It's done. Can't cry over it. Cannot cry over it. All right, so now we can see when we put something in there. So that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this because I only want to get adhesive on the edges. And only on the 3 sides. My husband's probably like, girl, I thought you were gonna be a short while, but we got a late start, right? Is that the story? We got a late start. It's not our fault. Oh, I needed to take this one off first. And we got on a roll. We were having fun, but oops, dang it. All right, it's hard to see, and I may have to glue that down. There we go. I know I'm gonna have to vacuum my floor. I got that too down. I got that on top. I should have done, pick this one up. Hopefully the glue, nope. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now, I like chunky books. And this is gonna be chunky. But see now, the paper, and we may have to, we'll probably have to take some papers out, the chunkier that it gets. And that's perfectly okay, because, I mean, you know, here we go. So this is it. This is it. Oh, I was about to break out in another 70s song. So, at some point, well, we'll use this somehow. This could be a bookmark. Ooh, I was gonna make big bookmarks. I have these magnetic ones. I don't have my day timer, my planner here, but I was gonna, I could show you, and we can use this, fold it in half maybe, and you can see the book of Joshua. So this really needs to be close by. And maybe this could be like a tuck spot here, where I tuck something in. Or I can put it on the edge. Or sometimes I like to do this, where things go. That's super fun too. We'll figure this out for another day. The world's problems can wait until tomorrow. Right? So thank you guys for joining. At least I finished this. I really like the way that the cover turned out. So that's the front and that's the back. And then just to remind you, the inside of the back cover and the front cover. So I am loving this. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. We're gonna keep playing. I'm gonna definitely use this napkin and the other napkin some more. We're gonna use some more of these stickers, and this hymnal paper will have to stay. I think we'll probably use, I need to fill in the background maybe of this, and this could be like on the edge there where we tuck stuff in as well. So there's all kinds of things that we can do. I'm gonna put this in here. This is the other one. I wanna play with this one as well. So I'm gonna put these in so that they maybe straighten out. All right, thank you guys. Cute, Julie. Oh, thank you, Julie. I didn't realize that you were here. Girl, you stuck with me yesterday. Thank you. Oh. I had found this. This was in a stack of, no, they're deep in there. I can't get them. I had gotten some doilies from Carmen, from my friend Carmen, Carmen's Curiosity Shop. And it has this charcoal color. See it? And this cream color. So I had decided, because of this charcoal, that I was going to put that right there. What do you guys think? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. And I want it this way, because I want the, like this one, see how it's cut off there? So I wanted this to be like that. And, oh, and hold on a second. Let's just finish it strong. I have this button. Tomorrow I'm doing a live sale, and I have a ton of vintage buttons, and I'm going to put, ooh, that's perfect. I'm going to put the buttons in little, the kind of Ziploc bag type things, and I'm going to be selling them. I don't know what else I'm going to sell. I have some paper crafting kits that I've had for a while. I need to sell them so I can make more and have space to put them. So I know some of you probably already have them. I'm going to try to do the napkins. I did the live sale last month, and Facebook was acting up and we couldn't share me into the group. So I'm going to try again, and I'm going to have some of the same things that I tried to sell. Look at this. See, this is what's cool about the mark making and the watercolor. Like, this is such a cool strip right there. Like, this is definitely, even though it's so little, like, this is definitely something I'm not going to throw away. This is so cool. It's kind of, it's a watercolor master board. I just love it. I just love it. So here we go. There's my cover. I love it. What do you guys think? All right, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. If you watch later, let me know that you watched and where you're watching from. If you have any questions, tomorrow's live sale, I'm on at 2 o'clock tomorrow, 2 or 2:30. So look for that tomorrow. It'll be on Facebook because I don't know that I can do I don't know. I have to figure out if I can do it on YouTube at the same time. We'll figure it out. But I definitely will be on Facebook and in the Crafty Bunch tomorrow at 2 or 2:30 doing a live sale. And then Saturday I will be live doing I don't know what. It's on my Facebook page. I made all the events, so they're all on there. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an incredibly blessed day. Don't forget to send me your prayer request so that I can put it on here. I need to add Sheila on there. Sheila, give me some details. Like, send me a message, and then I'll add that on there. And then when you get an update, I want the praise reports. I want the updates, too, so that I can update my book. Because, you know, we need to be grateful, thankful, and all the things. We will be doing some fabric dyeing. We're going to do so much this month. We're going to have so much fun. So I hope you'll join me for the ride. And I hope you have a great night, that you sleep well, you wake up restored and ready to slay your day, and that your family is healthy too. So, hey, Funky Junk Inspiration. I'm so glad that you're in the Crafty Bunch now, girl. That's so awesome. That's so great. All right, guys, I am heading out. So have a great night. See you tomorrow at 2 or 2:30 for the live sale. Ciao.